Hey guys, it's Pat from Pat's Brewery, and we're going to be having another chat and brew. This will be volume 3. So, first of all, it wouldn't be a chat and brew without a proper brew, and I feel that you kind of got misled last time because it was a cup of tea. So, let's pour ourselves a beer. We're going to carry on with the CHC, or the Confirming Harry's concept. I wonder if I can get some slow-mo of this. Let's give it a go. So I hope that looked good. It didn't, so I've cut it out. And I've got to apologise for the next clip in here because I forgot to change the camera settings back after trying to do the slow-mo, and it messed with the lights, so you're getting lots of flashing. But if you can put up with it for a little bit longer, then it gets back to normal. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Regardless, this is still tasting good. Yeah, the things I may have been complaining about during the review video of this, when you're drinking it in isolation as its own beer, it's just a lovely beer. We're actually finished on the old hand pull now, so just a keg left to do, but definitely a good beer to have. Right, so what am I talking about? I've got a couple of things to talk to you about today, so don't go anywhere, don't miss out. First thing I'm going to tell you about, a little bit silly, but I had to do it. I needed to get myself a bit of merch. Not that I'm planning on selling anything, but I did get printed up some Pat's Brewery stickers. Who doesn't like a good sticker? And you know, it's a case of the plan is to give these out to some friends, and they can make a nuisance of themselves and spatter these all over town. And maybe if I send out some beer mail to people, maybe those lucky people will get a sticker as well. But I've got to put this first one somewhere very special, which I'll be doing a little bit later on. So this weekend I didn't get to do any brewing related items because I was drinking and having a good time with my friends. So yeah. But what I was going to do was actually a little bit of a bottling video, which is still going to happen, but I've decided to buy a little slightly different bit of kit for doing the bottling, and I thought let's make it a little bit better than it actually is. So that's going to be pushed off until, as I say, this new little bit of equipment turns up. I think, you know, you'll be surprised at what it is that I'm going to be picking up, or maybe you won't. It's, you know, common amongst some home brewers, but not under others. But we'll see. We'll, you know, leave that excitement for later. Bottling, stickers, anything else to go over in here? No, in here we're done. The rest of our chat, we need to go into the brewery. Let's go. Right, so here we are in the mess that is the brewery, or the garage, and then the brewery. And so let's get the right, you know, vlogger angles. So what's the first thing that we're going to be talking about with regards to what we've done in here? Well, you might be able to see it over there, but we have a light. Let's get you turned on so maybe you can see me a little bit better. Oh, that's a little bit disappointing. Oh no! Oh, I lost the light already. I've got a second one anyway. Let's see if this one works. Hey, at least this one works. Second light, keep it lit up. I guess that's something to investigate a little bit later. So, what was I saying? This first sticker has to go on the fermentation fridge. So, let's get this peeled off. First sticker. Right there on the old fridge that does need a very good clean. So yeah, that's the first sticker stuck. Second bit that I was going to say. So cast your eyes over this. So that is the 3 meters of worktop that I mentioned in the other video that I've been given by my sister and brother-in-law. So that means what we can do is update the brewery worktop and work surface so that it's a little bit better for me. Basically going to be dropping the mash tun and the kettle's height so they're just easier to get in and out of. I think I've done a little diagram for it before. No need to go over it again. It's quite simple. What I'm basically going to do is keep the height to cover the fridge because I want to keep that active and that's all good. I think what I might actually do is keep this whole section here. I obviously replace the worktop because that's a little bit fucked. You can see where it's swollen here, where water's got into it. The nice thing about that worktop actually is that it's got a rounded edge at the bottom, which will be the front here, which technically means that it shouldn't get as much water damage. But anyway, so I'm going to take this off and I'll probably actually leave this existing kind of framework in for this section. Might sturdy it up a little bit because it's not that bad, but might sturdy it up. And then what we'll do is we'll do another frame. I think I'm going for 60 centimeters tall to then come out for these two to go on it. Now something that I have been thinking is, so this is a 20-gallon mash tun, big boy. At the moment, you can see I can only do 50 litres in that kettle. They're after me. But I was doing a little bit of I was trying to work out how big could I potentially go with regards to my kettle in comparison to the old mash tun. Anyway, what the question is that I have for you is, how big do people think I could go with regards to my batch sizes? With regards to, I've got the mash tun of a 20-gallon already, so how big could I go? Not that I want to start anything, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to know what I could do within my own means, you know. If there's one beer that's really, really good and I want to keg it in the masses, why not? And how big can I go? Anyway, so those are the main things. Rambling now. So got the work surface, got the framework there to start with. I've got to build the remaining framework, but overall that shouldn't actually take me that long. Some pretty simple bits to do, and yeah, that should be all good. I guess another thing that is the question of why, how big could my kettle go, is because you go, well, do you do a bit of future proofing and making sure that the size of it is suitable. You know, I think I've seen a 50-gallon mash tun, no, 50-gallon kettle, and it's 65 centimeters wide. So you go, well, you know, do you plan for having something that big potentially? You know, and it's not actually adding that much into the size, but don't know. Anyway, that's me rambling. Put down my beer. I've got to investigate why that light's not working. But other than that, that's about it. So that's been Chat and Brew Volume 3. Cheers, guys.